everything we can expect to see in the new Ahsoka show. Number 1, Rebels story is continued. So if you haven't watched Star Wars Rebels, I highly recommend you watch it before Ahsoka because you're just going to want to watch it. This is basically a new season of Star Wars Rebels. Star Wars Rebels is an amazing show, and essentially at the end of that show, the main character Ezra was taken away by Purrgil, hyperspace whales, alongside Grand Admiral Thrawn, and they were just taken away. And Ahsoka and another character called Sabine Wren go on this little mission to find them, or try to find Ezra. Where did they go? Where did the Purrgil take them? We recently saw the Purrgil in Mandalorian Season 3. Grogu saw them while traveling through hyperspace. This could all be leading to a crossover event that we know is happening with a Dave Filoni movie, and obviously, of course, these events are going to align. They're happening at the same time. Number 2, the return of all the Rebels characters. The Star Wars Rebel cast include Ezra, he's the main character. Hera Syndulla, she is a admiral for the Rebel Alliance now, I believe. Chopper, which is Hera Syndulla's droid. Zeb, we recently saw Zeb in The Mandalorian as well. He is part of the Rebel Fighter Squadron. And of course, we have Sabine Wren. Sabine Wren is a Mandalorian from the House Wren. At the end of Rebels, Sabine and Ahsoka go on a mission to try and find Ezra and perhaps Thrawn as well. They obviously fail because in the trailer we are shown that they didn't find Ezra, so they need to go try it again. And basically that's what I think that this series is going to revolve around. Ahsoka and Sabine, maybe the rest of the Rebels cast trying to find Ezra, and of course maybe towards the end of the season we will see them wherever they may be. The third thing, something I'm very, very excited for, is the return of Thrawn, Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you don't know who Thrawn is, bro is so smart. He figured out that Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader were the same person after he saw Darth Vader do a barrel roll, and he connected the dots. So he knew that Anakin Skywalker does that exact same move, and he just figured it out when lots of people couldn't figure it out. Ahsoka couldn't sense it. She had a sense that maybe Anakin was alive, but she didn't know until much later that Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader were the same person. So this guy's a master tactician, very smart. He was introduced in Heir to the Empire books from Star Wars Legends, written by Timothy Zahn, I believe his name is. And there is a reference to those books because those books are titled Heir to the Empire. And when Thrawn is revealed in the trailer, Ahsoka over with a voiceover is like, there were rumors about Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire, a clear reference to the book, and just shows how Dave Filoni is bringing these Star Wars Legends storylines back into the canon. Very, very exciting to see. Thrawn is amazing, an amazing villain. I can't wait to see him just come in and just wreck everyone, because that's his character. He's so smart, not physically strong, just very, very smart, sort of like a mini Palpatine in ways. Another very interesting thing from the trailer that we can definitely is confirmed for the Ahsoka show are orange lightsaber users. Now is very sad because one of the orange lightsaber users, Baylan Skoll, portrayed by Ray Stevenson, has recently passed away. My condolences with his family, and of course loss of life is a very sad thing to experience overall, and this could perhaps be his last on-screen portrayal of a character. So just rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. But yeah, orange lightsaber users, Baylan Skoll and his Padawan, former Jedi. Skoll and Padawan has the name Hati in it. Skoll and Hati are from Norse mythology. They are the two wolves that chase the sun and moon, and basically the cycle of the day, something like that. So it's interesting that they have orange lightsabers, right? Because if they were former Jedi and they're not fully red, that means they're not entirely Sith. They're not entirely Jedi. They're somewhere in the middle, because to make their lightsabers red, they would obviously need to bleed their rage into the Kyber crystal. But that hasn't been done, which means that I think at least their characters have this moral and ethical dilemma that the audience would sort of resonate with. So they're not entirely bad, but they've had a choice to make, to pick sides, and they've gone with a different route. So obviously choosing between the rebels and perhaps the Empire, and they're just doing their own thing, trying to do something else. It's going to be very interesting because you can't pinpoint exactly what these characters are going to do. Let's just hope that Disney nails these characters into being very highly developed throughout this series, and that the audience can form a connection to them. Let's just not make them entirely bad, because we have that big bad as Thrawn. Of course, people are still going to love him, but I'm just waffling now. But yeah, very excited to see orange lightsaber users that are half Jedi, half Sith, not entirely one way. Very, very excited. Some of the unconfirmed things, that there have been rumors of these things happening, but not entirely confirmed. The first thing is Mandalorian or Grogu coming into this series. So obviously when Book of Boba Fett was out, there was building towards the Mandalorian coming back in that, not to the extent that he was, obviously having like 2-3 episodes dedicated entirely to him, and Boba Fett sort of casted aside, but maybe a little cameo from Mandalorian and Grogu could be happening, because obviously these characters are all going to come together in that Dave Filoni movie where they take on Thrawn. So maybe, obviously, Mandalorian season 3 left us with a very happy ending of Grogu and Din Djarin on Navarro just chilling, vibing. So maybe Jon Favreau wants to leave them for like that for a little bit. We don't know. It's unconfirmed, but it would be nice to have a little cameo. Not obviously a whole episode, just a little cameo would be nice. This main rumor, I really hope they do this, and that is Hayden Christensen returns in a Clone Wars flashback. Imagine this, guys, a live action Clone Wars flashback with the Spider-Man Homecoming actress who was Pete's love interest in there. I'll put an image on screen now, as a young Ahsoka Tano, and Hayden Christensen as a young Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars period. Oh, give me goosebumps just thinking about it, guys, bro. That would be epic, and I'm telling you, fans will go crazy after seeing that. And fans have been starving for some sort of live action Clone Wars flashback. This is the perfect show to do it in. It can show Ahsoka's growth and how Ahsoka has moved on from the dogmatic view of the Jedi and becoming just the embodiment of the light side. And it could be so good, but obviously it's unconfirmed. They can easily do it, and I do think there is a very good chance of it happening. But yeah, guys, that is what we really can expect to see in the new Ahsoka Disney Plus show. Are you guys going to watch that show? Let me know in the comments below. And what do you think about Hayden Christensen returning? Bro, if he does, I'm going to lose my mind. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. You know, just you liking the video, even watching the video. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, check out my other videos on my channel. I've already done an Ahsoka trailer reaction, so you can see my initial thoughts and feelings about that show. There should be a card popping up somewhere right now. Go check it out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.